Strawberry Frappuccinos and a Black Leather Jacket, Chapter 18, The Next Step. Written and narrated by Eleanor Rose. Artwork provided by Marlene Bruus. Chloe's knees bounced as she sat on the edge of her bed, anxiously checking her phone as 5 o'clock ticked closer. She was coming, right? If this worked out, then Chloe would present herself as Ladybug at the Jagged Stone concert, and Adrien wouldn't be as mad when she told him about the misunderstanding. She could use the excitement from being on stage as a way to bring up that she wasn't the designer that flirted with Cat Noir on the daily, although she was somewhat annoyed that Adrien hadn't asked her about that relationship already. The buzzer rang, jolting her to the door. Reaching for the handle, Chloe inhaled and realized she didn't know how to stand. Legs apart? Together? Second position? Should a hand be on her hip? She was meeting the Ladybug, after all, and wanted her respect. This was the woman, or man perhaps, who accidentally got her into a dream relationship. Her eyebrows shot up in surprise as she opened the door to see the girl she met on the street. The one she'd laughed about fabrics over and happened to know Adrien. What were the chances? "Hello," the girl said, stepping inside while precariously holding a box. Was that it? Her outfit for the Jagged Stone concert? No, don't get distracted, Chloe. If there was ever a time for panic, it was now. This girl knew Adrien and would be able to call her bluff if angered. "Hi," Chloe said, a nervous tone escaping her. Oops. Not the best first impression. "Is here good?" she asked, setting the box on the coffee table. What was her name again? Margot? Margie? Marinette! The girl looked up in surprise. "Yes?" "That's your name, right?" Yeah. We've met before, if I'm not mistaken." "Yes, by the Agreste Coffee on Rue Faber—" "Ow!" Marinette swatted at her arm, taking Chloe off guard. "Is everything all right?" "It felt like I got stung by a bee." "A bee?" She looked and saw the bouquet Adrien brought her sitting on an end table. "I'm sorry. You aren't allergic, are you? There's an EpiPen in the lobby." "No, I'm not. Trust me, I'd have swollen up by now if I was." Marinette's words were laced with a laugh, helping her to relax a bit. "I hope it isn't any kind of foreshadowing about our relationship," Chloe joked. Well, it was more of a half-joke. At least they bonded earlier, else this would be a horrible first impression. "So, what should I call you?" Marinette asked, still rubbing her arm. "Chloe is fine. You?" "Marinette works." Cool. Great. She was just full of great answers today, wasn't she? "I don't have the shoes for the outfit," Marinette continued, pushing the conversation along, "because I forgot to ask for your size. I've already got a couple of ideas drawn up, but we might be able to find something that already works in your closet." Chloe's excitement level shot up. She could use this opportunity to impress Ladybug. Actually, shoe design is my emphasis. She bit her tongue as a reminder to not sound so enthusiastic. "What do you have in mind? I can make it." She looked at her in surprise before flashing a smile. "That's right. Adrien showed me those sneakers you made." "Yeah," Chloe sighed, a bit embarrassed by the design. "He's a major Ladybug fan, but that's because of a misunderstanding we had a while back." Marinette didn't press the topic further, which helped calm her down. Good. She had her suspicions about Marinette in the past, but now her fear was quieting down. If this girl liked Adrien, she'd ask more questions. Ready to try it on? The question gave Chloe butterflies, but they were the good kind. Putting aside her emotional drama, she was about to wear what Ladybug designed for her. Her idol made this for her to wear, with her face and body in mind. She could barely contain her excitement. She opened the box to see yellow tulle puffing out and gasped, amazed at the embroidery done on the chiffon dress. You did this all in 2 days? Yes. Chloe was flabbergasted as she drew the dress out of the box. It would take her at least 2 weeks to make this level of detail come to life. She must be working with someone else. I'm impressed. She stripped and wiggled it over her head, grateful for the side zipper tastefully located. It fit like it was tailored for her, which was a silly thought because it was for her. Even with her light makeup of an hourglass face palette and two-faced eyeshadow, Chloe looked stunning. She started laughing at herself in the mirror, her insecurities melting away. She'd stressed so much about her misunderstanding that she'd turned it into a lie. Huh, how silly of her. What's wrong? No. Chloe waved her hand in the air. Nothing's wrong. It's just funny. What? It's true what they say. Clothes can give a woman confidence. I take it you like them then. Yeah, I do, Chloe murmured, looking down at herself. She had a sudden burst of confidence and, although she wasn't the person she wanted to tell the most, Marinette was someone Chloe needed to talk to. Would you sit down for a moment? Is everything okay? She took a deep breath and sat down across from her. So, when my boyfriend and I first got together, there was a misunderstanding. Okay? Marinette seemed confused about why she was telling her this. He thought I was Ladybug. Ladybug? Like, designer? Yeah. I'd just been named the Ladybug of my class, and he thought I meant the chic online designer he loved. I didn't realize it until recently, and I haven't corrected him on it because I'm scared. Marinette blinked in surprise, processing her words. If she wanted to, this girl could run to Adrien, but doing so would mean revealing she was Ladybug instead. That is, if she was Ladybug. She might be an assistant or even the social media representative. Okay. It's what started our relationship. Although we work well together now, it's what brought us together as a couple in the first place without me realizing this. Why are you telling me? Chloe laughed at the question. Practice, mostly. And to get it off my chest. I mean, I thought you had a thing for him when he first started talking about you. He talks about me? Something squeezed her heart. Had she misjudged this girl? Did she have feelings for a guy who was already taken? What was wrong with her? When you do something nice, like grabbed whipped cream. Hopefully she wouldn't take that to heart. She was scared now. She'd given out information about herself that, if heard from the wrong person, could hurt her relationship with Adrien. She had no choice but to tell him now if this girl held feelings for him, because if Chloe were in her shoes, she'd turn around and tell the guy she liked his girlfriend was lying to her, and she had proof. Marinette opened her mouth to reply, but the door banged open, grabbing their attention. It was Adrien. Hey, Bug, he began, stopping halfway when he saw Marinette. Hello. Fancy seeing you here. Chloe clutched at her necklace and shivered, worried about what would happen next. If Marinette was anything like she was, then Chloe was in trouble. If Marinette was anything like she was, then Chloe was in trouble. Big trouble. "Hey, honey," she said, standing up and walking over. "Give us a minute, okay?" She dodged his cheek kiss, feeling awkward as Marinette avoided her gaze. Yikes. This was anything but ideal. "Actually," she said, grabbing her things, "I'd better get going. I have some things to do." "See you later, Marinette," Adrien said, waving goodbye as his free hand traced Chloe's side and settled on her hip. She felt awkward as the girl left, tips of her ears red, and didn't know what to do with herself. "What brings you by?" Chloe asked, breaking away from his touch. "Food. Wanna go get dinner?" She was conflicted. "I need a minute, okay? I've got something to do." "What were you doing with Marinette here? I didn't realize you knew each other." This was it. This was her chance to explain. She could clear everything up right now, and Adrien, because he was Adrien, would nod and understand. Everything would be all right. He loved her. She could do this. "Just school stuff," she lied. The words numbed her tongue as she spoke them, and she was more disappointed in herself than anyone else ever was. She missed it. She didn't step up to the plate when it was her turn to bat. Looking at Adrien, Chloe knew what she needed to do. It was simple, really, but she couldn't. She couldn't do it. But it would destroy her if she didn't. End of chapter. Keep listening for a sneak peek at next week's part. Chapter 19, Sneak Peek. Stung by a bee. Marinette churns over what Chloe told her. Well, that's done. Character voices were not on fleek today, so sorry about that. I'm coming down with no. I was about to say I'm coming down with something, but in reality I've just been fighting something for a couple of weeks, so merp. I'll catch you guys in the next one.